Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to the very first update video by Dr.Ponic. Before we start updating, I might want to get into what we're updating on, and that is this little system right here. I built this hydroponic setup about 7 or 8 weeks ago. It has just a basic air pump, air stone, and it runs on the water from my goldfish tank, which is right next to it. So I didn't buy any hydroponic fertilizer, and that is because I like to experiment with aquaponics and hydroponics and kind of like the hybrid between it. I also like to experiment with aquaponics and aeroponics. All that kind of stuff will be covered in this channel, and that's why I want to do updates to see where systems are failing, to see where systems are thriving, and just want to update you on what works and what doesn't. One experiment I did was with these two tomato plants. The tomato plant on the right has been growing up in normal soil with also just the same light conditions as here. It's I think it's a T8 bulb, 2 T8 bulbs. Normal daylight, just the regular ones that I got at my hardware store. And the one on the left, tomato plant on the left, has been growing solely in this system. It's time that he gets a little room, I think, because the roots are getting out of control, and the plant might be heavy. So apart from experimenting with different setups and what kind of growing setups work and which don't work, I want to experiment with some design setups, really. And this is a piece of plastic that was originally supposed to be on a lamp, right, like this. And I thought, okay, let's turn this around. I found this laying around the house as well, so I thought, well, why not? Looks like a pretty nice hydroponic planter, and kind of want to aim towards something that is aesthetically pleasing, So the only problem we might encounter with this, if we put these aside here, is you can see the holes are really small. So maybe I will just cut these open a little bit more to be able to have the roots go through. So as you can see, I just drilled a hole in here on quite a good level, I think. It's not too high, not too low, and this is just to feed the tube for the air stone. The air stone is in now. I fed some of the tube through the planter just to make it stuck there, and it's time to put in some clay pebbles in the net pot, and then just to check the plant out, plan it over, see what's going on with the root system and everything. So let's see here. Yeah, look at that. That looks really nice. Big roots. They are a little yellowish. That's because the hydroponic set here is transparent. I wanted to see what happened to the roots, or at least just to see the growth and to see all the microorganisms living in it. But I'll definitely change that, because as you can see, it's nasty, and the roots got a little nasty as well. Well, as you can see, the roots have really grabbed a hold of the rock wool that I used to grow the seeds in. This is a really nice example of kind of like nature taking over. I am not sure actually how to proceed, if I should remove this or let it just sit in there. For now I'm going to remove it and hope it will be okay. So I removed pretty much all the rock wool, as you can see right there. Yeah, and now it's time to fill up this little basket here with clay pellets. So as I said, fish tank water. I'm just gonna fill this up. Okay, that should be enough. So it's time to put the net cup with the plant in it and check the water level, which looks decent enough. Put in the thing, and well, there we go. Here's our new hydroponic planter with the tomato plant. The only problem that I have with it right now is it's a bit too noisy. As you can hear, it's probably the stone. I can replace the stone and make it more silent. It's not like the actual the air pump that makes a noise, but just the water. Other problem that we might encounter is you can see the plant is pretty much hanging already. As you can see, it should be supported. So I'm going to look around the house and find a support and put that in there, and that should do the trick for now. When I said around the house, I wasn't joking, because this is just a branch that I found outside, and it could function as a good support for now. So yeah, that basically concludes this video for now, the very first update. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll check back next week. I'll have a new video up on the progress of this tomato plant, which is now, as you can see, growing in just daylight in the window. Let's pray that it will do fine here. Also, next week updates on the other plants, the basil and the other tomato plant, of course, which I might use as a backup if this one fails. Well, thanks for watching, and goodbye.